Alright guys, today we're doing Secrets by One Republic, and let's get going here. Have something interesting to tell you about this one, but let's listen to what we're going for. Hello, I'm Shawn. Welcome to my easy piano lessons. You can rest assured that my transcriptions will be accurate. I've done this for 23 years, and I've really become pretty good and articulate at listening to music and giving you a good, accurate transcription. Lots of bad tutorials on YouTube. Mine are going to be accurate, so you can get those from me here at my channel. I'm also going to teach them very well to you. I've had 50+ students for the 23 years I said. And you kind of develop an instinct on what people are going to need and how to help them, even though they're not here with me, and I can help you across the video screen there, so hopefully that'll be good for you as well. But if you listen to this is cello at the beginning. I actually played cello in college, and it sounds a lot like a Bach cello suite that I played. Heard that before? You probably have. It was on a commercial years ago, but I'm sure whoever arranged this had that Bach cello suite in mind, so that's kind of neat. But to make this sound like the cello, you don't want to play it too legato, because the cello's getting an attack there with the bow across the string. It has a little bit of a attack to it, so you want to not staccato either, but just a little. Halfway between staccato and legato, okay? So it's a little bit of a separation, just barely. This also sounds pretty if you just play it up an octave. So we'll look how to do that as well. But anyway, trying to stay exactly with what we have here. Look at the pattern. We have D, F sharp, A. And I'm not going to just give you a fish. I'm going to teach you to fish. I'm going to show you the chord patterns here. So D, F sharp, A is a D major chord. So 1, 3, 5. And here's the pattern. See that? You got 3 notes. Bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom, middle. We're going to do it 2 times. Each box is 2 times, okay? So let's do it 2 times, but let's look at what the left hand's going to have. I'm going to have a low D here, and I'm going to play it 1 more time there. Watch this. See that? And then I'm going to do it immediately again, that same box. Speed it up, you have. Okay? So just keep in mind, we're trying to imitate the sound of the cello. Just a little bit of a bounce. You can hear my whiteboard rattling a little bit. Anyway, C sharp, F sharp, and A on the right hand. This is a F sharp minor chord, okay, that we're doing. The left hand is on a C sharp, so that makes it a second inversion chord. But C sharp, I just wrote the chord this time because I'm going to say you learn the pattern. You learn how to do the pattern 2 times. Now I'm just going to show you the chord, and we're going to continue that pattern. So C sharp, F sharp, A, 1, 3, 5. Left hand's on a C sharp. So let's play this using this pattern. You ready? Go. Okay, and I did it 2 times, just like I did that one. Now I'm going to do this. Alright, that's actually a B minor. Later on we can tell it's B minor. It's missing the 3rd of the chord, the F sharp. But it is a B minor, even though it's missing the F sharp. And we're going to do the same pattern, B, D, B. So you have to stretch out a little bit. 1, 2, 5. Left hand's going to have a B here. Now, so let's play this chord using this pattern. Okay, now the pattern changes a little bit, okay? It doesn't just keep doing the same pattern. I like to show you every little detail. So a little different. different, okay? So this pattern goes like this. Look, the three notes are B, D, B, just like this was, but we're going to go B, D, and then we're going to go the high B to this D 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Guys, by the way, if you're watching this lesson and learning from it, please click the subscribe button for me and like the video and put your comments down there. I'll read them and answer them, as many as I can. Alright? So thank you for that. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go B, D, G, D. So look, that chord's different. B, D, G. So I do B and D. Then I'm going to go G to D 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So starting right here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then what happens? Well, it goes again. While the verse is going and the singer comes in, you play the same thing. Now, let's get to the chorus. What I did, I'm going to give you the chords, but I also put the melody in there a little bit. I don't normally do that, but I'm putting the melody in there so that you can enjoy playing the melody along with the chords, okay? This is how I would transcribe it out for one of my personal students, you know, here at home. But so let's listen to it first. I messed it up. Let me start again. Repeat. Bum, bum. Play it up an octave. So you can, you know, really improvise it depending how much you like the song, if you want to really spend that much time. But let's learn the basics on it. D, E, D, E, and I'm putting the melody in there, and that's going to be 2, 3, 2, 3. This is the chorus. I got a little buzzing going on. This is the same whiteboard I've used since 2007 when I debuted the whiteboard technique on YouTube. And I love it, so I just keep the same one. D, E, D, E, A, D, F sharp. Then I'm going to go up to A. Then I'm going to go back down to A, D, F sharp. Now I'm using 1, 2, 4 so that I can play my 5th finger on the A. Okay? You're not used to using your 4th finger doing chords. You need to. So start doing that. D, now the left hand, I just have a D there. But if you follow my lessons, you know that 1 D on the left hand means an octave. You can also put an A in there if you want, the 5th of the chord. Alright, if you want. Now, we're just going to vamp on that chord, the A, D, F sharp, and the D in the left hand. Let me show you what I mean. Here we go. 1, 2. See how I'm kind of playing the drums on the piano there with my hand? Okay? I'll do it again. And now I'm going to go. Now, he might sing da 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 da. So if you want to change that to 4 Ds, doesn't really matter too much to me, but you can. But I have D, E, D there again, but alright, or D, E, D, E. So we're going to an F sharp minor chord, just like we had here. C sharp's on the bottom though, okay, so it's not in root position, but A, C sharp, F sharp, and then A with a pinky, and then back to A, C sharp, F sharp. So C sharp octave in the left hand. Then I'm going to vamp a little bit on that chord again. So let's start back here and see what I did. Ready, go. Okay? Now if you're going, oh, show me exactly what you played there. No, we don't need to do that because you need to learn how to play rhythms and fill the time up by vamping on the chord. And if you just copy what somebody else is doing exactly when doing that technique, you're never going to learn how to do it yourself. Alright? So get in there and try to fill that time up with the notes that you're already playing on that chord, and you'll be able to do it, I promise you. Alright? And then D, 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 E. I have 3 on the D because it's 3 times. Da, 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 da. Now we're going to go to B minor. B, D, F sharp. Left hand's on the B octave. A, back to B, D, F sharp. Now that's melody there, so I think it's. Okay? So again. there. All right, and then we have this thing that goes, and that's melody again. And that's going to be B, D, G, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 4, only D, F sharp, G, B, E with 1, 2, 5, G, B, D with 2 times, 1, 2, and then D, B, G with 1, 2, 4, and then an A. So left hand's on the G octaves, and we have, and then it goes back. I have my little symbol here, dot to dot. So it's going to go back to this dot, because we're going to repeat the chorus again. But when you repeat it, don't play that chord. Just go left hand D, because the singer doesn't sing there. He goes when you go through it the second time. So leave this chord out when you do the dot to dot. It's left. So that is the chorus. Verse, chorus. All right. Now, when the cello comes back in, it does something a little bit different on the on all of this stuff. And I wanted to show you how it changed a little bit. This is the same. This is when the second verse is coming up, or second verse has started. That's the same. And this is the same. It's going to change on the B minor and from then out. So as soon as you get there, look up here. I wanted to get it all on one board, so I didn't, write it out like I normally like to. So take a look here. This is what you're going to do from here out for this part. You're going to go, and then you're going to go, let's see, really reminds me of that Bach cello suite, all of that. It's been many years since I played that on the cello, but so this is going to be B. Right hand's going to do this, B, D. Remember, we're starting right here. We're replacing this with B, D, F sharp, E, F sharp, D, B, D. Okay. Now you could just play this again and it would work out. It'd be fine. But the cello plays a little something different, and I wanted to show you. B, D, F sharp, E, F sharp, D, B, D. That's what it does for the first time. Now for the second time it does this. And that is this. B, D. Now watch this. You got to reach up. You got to go B, D with your thumb and your pointer. And then you got to reach up with your pinky for the high D. B, D, D. This D is a low D. That's a high one. And then C sharp, D, F sharp, D, F sharp. So da. So let's put these two lines together. Now for the G chord, actually no, both of these are G's. There's the first one. Oh, that's my G chord. There we go. So let's look at that. G, D, B, A, B, D, G, D. And the finger that. I just go 1, 2. And then I just lift my hand up to get over to the B. I don't try to reach it. G, D, B, A, B, D, G, D. And then once you get here, you're in a, good 5-finger pattern. And then right here, it's G, D, B, A, B, D, B, D. Okay? So it's very similar to what's already there, but the cello improvises a little bit, so I wanted to show you that. And that's basically the song. Hope you guys enjoy that. I'll talk to you later.